So the transitions seem to take a little long from the standing to walking phase. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. So from standing to walking, this whole range here, this playback speed, we're going to go ahead and set this to be 2, just to force it to play back faster. And let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so it still needs a little bit of tweaking, but we kind of get the basics here. We get them walking when they are far away from this node, and then they go ahead and they follow that node. And then once they're close enough, they stand. But once that distance becomes great enough again, they're going to go ahead and start walking. One of the last things that we want to do is we're going to go ahead and set our alignment laziness. Let's say that to 0.1. This will give them a little bit of turning time during their transitions. Okay, and then if we wanted to go ahead and add one more thing, because you can see them kind of pile up and occupy the same space, what we really want to do is we want to measure kind of how much space they're going to need. And one guy looks like he's going to need a radius of about 10 or so. What we're going to do is we're going to create a rule for keep apart. And let's go ahead and do this. So we'll create a new dynamic set, and we'll just name this keep apart. Pretty sure this is already a dynamics black box, but we'll just go ahead and rebuild it. What we're going to do is create an initiator between p pass a b. We want to do this between all particles and all particles who are within 10 units of each other. And what we want to do with that is we want to use a, let's see, where is it? Repulsion bounce. And repulsion bounce is going to let us push particles away from each other. And it's important to know that on the repulsion bounce, the bounce value and the bounce elasticity play a large part in how that keep apart is going to function. So that might need some tweaking. But let's go ahead and see what happens once they kind of get close toward each other here. They're getting a little, not too bad. Let's go ahead and make that larger. Let's go 20 and let's see what happens. Okay, so they're kind of bumping into each other and creating space between each other, so they're not all occupying the same space. So it's just kind of a quick and easy way to do that. Okay, so this has been a really kind of rough example of how to accomplish some behavior control, changing from a pure standing state to a walking state based on the distance, and taking a look at setting up their alignment with keep apart as well, get some space between them. Certainly plenty of room for improvement and tweaking, but pretty good for a quick little sample.